My name is Weston Epperson. I played linebacker for Coach Ragsdale from 2007 to 2010, and Coach Ragsdale had an incredible impact on my life. He was one of the reasons why I want to be a coach, because of the impact he had on me and the impact he had on players. Coach Ragsdale is somebody that truly cared about players more than himself. He cared about what was in the heart of each player more than anything else, anything that happened on the field. And I think that's something that just speaks volumes of him. Besides his awesome, he's had a great record. His record speaks for himself. He's had a lot of success, but he's just touched so many young men's lives. And Coach Ragsdale, he did things that I didn't understand that he was doing at the time, but looking back on it, you realize, man, he really cared about me and cared about me as a young man, my future. And he would always say, football is a great game, but a terrible God. And he'd always illustrate that little G. And I always thought that was just a great quote, and something he'd always remind us of, to keep, to let us focus on what's important in life. He had a way of motivating you, I think, that is different than a lot of coaches that I've been with or played for. It wasn't just with the words he said, it was his demeanor, and you could tell when he'd come into the room that it was business or whatever it was. And he would definitely knock over water coolers in the locker room at halftime and wake us up when we weren't playing well. But Coach Rags, he was the type of guy to have a program like he had, that where players from a young age wanted to play for Coach Ragsdale and play for Trinity and be successful with them. And I think that's something that, for me, growing up, going to Trinity, that I always saw that and hung on every word he said to me as a middle schooler, just because what an honor it would be to play for this man one day. And I think that Coach Rags is just an incredible person. His family is amazing. Couldn't be more deserving of this, and just proud and honored to be here and to be able to say that I played for him.